Greetings, fellow creatures. I've returned with Blue Review. This isn't going to be a regular, full-blown review episode or anything. It's just going to be one of those occasional unboxing, unveiling, unpackaging kind of deals. The unwrapping. So, let me tell you real quick, I gained another channel patron for the channel. I don't think she set out to be one per se, but a dear friend I've known online for 10 or 12 years, never met in person yet, unfortunately, who lives on the West Coast. She wanted to help out with my fundraiser, which very slightly picked up steam this past week, though the money still hasn't got to me. Facebook fundraiser is slow as hell sending you the money. But in any case, she had some Amazon gift cards that her husband had gotten from work. So she was going to send me one. I wanted to know if that was cool. And I was like, sure. So I was spending it, and I figured, well, this is, contributing to my livelihood, my personal livelihood. So, I need to mainly make it about things that I really need. So I had a somewhat inexpensive article of clothing in my cart on Amazon that I really needed. So I made that part of the purchase. And then I was like, wow, I saw two other Blu-rays I really wanted for a while, and one had dropped in price. Both relatively inexpensive, both, in my opinion, awesome. And so I'm going to be reviewing them on the channel, full-fledged. There's no way anyone can stop me, because they're kind of essential titles to me. And I think they came today. My article of clothing is coming tomorrow. So, just starting from square one, and I'm pretty sure that's what's in this package. If I'm wrong, I'm going to turn off this video and shake my head in disgust. So what do we have here? Oh my goodness. And I'm going to do the whole thing, show you the art, read the back, and I'll review them later. So first off, these are the two that I ordered. Okay, so this is called Black Test Car by Yasuza Masamura. Have I talked about him before on this channel? I know I have. I reviewed Moju Blind Beast, which is in some way, some factions, his most well-known film. I guess in the West, this is his most well-known film because it translated to a horror audience and audiences for extreme cinema. And I said I reviewed that one. Yeah, I did. Actually, yes, I did. I remember now. I think I reviewed it on the same video as Hunting Ground by Jorge Grau. I'm going to open this thing up so that I can see what's inside and also read better. I'm going to need glasses soon, and I just keep putting it off because it's one thing after another, man. Maybe you can see the cover better now. Look at that beautiful artwork and a nice little rainbow in the dark here that stands for Arrow Video. They're the Mac Daddies here of late. Maverick director Yasuza Masamura, Blind Beast, helms a bitingly satirical espionage thriller set in the heart of the Japanese auto industry in his 1962 landmark Black Test Car, which launched a series of similarly themed quote-unquote black films. In a bitter take-no-prisoners corporate war between the Tiger Motor Car Company and their competitors, the Yamato Company, undercover spies have infiltrated both sides. As Tiger prepares to launch its newest Pioneer car and a prototype bursts into flames, Onada, played by Hideo Takamatsu, the last emperor, heads a secretive task force to root out Yamato's spy and find out what they can about the competitor's familiar-looking new model. Making its worldwide Blu-ray debut, Black Test Car is paired here with the English-language video premiere of its follow-up, The Black Report, also directed by Masamura. Now, I don't know much about The Black Report. Obviously, it's in this series that he launched with this concept, the Black series. And it says English language. That's kind of weird. I guess it's dubbed. Maybe it's shot in English language. I'll find out. I'll do a video reviewing both movies at once. Special edition contents: high definition Blu-ray, presentation of Black Test Car and the Black Report. Original uncompressed Japanese mono audio on both films. Optional newly translated English subtitles on both films. Now, there are subtitles on both films. Newly recorded critical appreciation by Jonathan Rosenbaum. Now, that's the guy who I believe co-wrote with Jay Huberman the great, awesome, essential book Midnight Movies that so many of us snapped up in the 90s as key parts of our cult film library, as far as like educating us on shit that we had no way of seeing back then. Theatrical trailers for both films. Image galleries for both films. Reversible sleeve featuring newly commissioned artwork by Tony Stella. This is the Tony Stella art. See what's on the inside of this dude here. There's kind of a good bit of stuff in here. I just must be careful here. So this, I guess, is one of the original movie posters. I don't remember this one. I'm sure I glanced across it at some point in reading about Masamura, but it looks new to me. And beautiful image. And inside is the exact same thing. So you can choose whichever cover you want. I'm debating, man. I like the colors in this new one. Notifications, damn it. But as far as just art, I just dig this one, so I'll probably reverse it that way. The disc back, and there's a little booklet. Now, this was the cover of the Phantoma DVD that I purchased years ago. On my video about Welcome to My eBay, I went through all my Masamura DVDs that I had, except Blind Beast. I think I sold that one. But I've got like 4 others. Or maybe I still have Blind Beast. I showed you guys 4 or 5 of them. And this was one of them. And they still haven't sold. I've been marking them down. They're getting a lot of views, but so far no takers. If you guys like his stuff and want a cheap introduction, I'm selling the DVD of this for, I think, $12, but you can make me an offer. The contents of this this booklet is Black Test Car cast and crew, the Black Report cast and crew, a longitudinal view of Dai's Black Series 2020 by Mark Downing Roberts. I have no idea who that is, but that sounds cool. I need to educate myself on these. And then about the transfers, and this is one of these little scenes here. I'm going to do a review later, so I'm not going to go into any more about the movie. I was about to jump in with some kinds of views, but I just better stop that. So yes, this is the golden age of Japanese noir. Masamura's films from this period and overall are almost always stunning to look at. So I'm really looking forward to this transfer. Let's get into this next guy here. This is one I've wanted a very long time. It's on the Warner Brothers Archive Collection. It was not on DVD that I know of, or if it was like right before this format's changed to Blu-ray. But I rented it many years ago, 1999, I guess. 99. I was going through a big classic, American actors of the 70s phase, so I was renting everything I could with Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, and Dustin Hoffman. I guess the big 3. So, and when I was a child, they were like the bomb. They were huge. This is my favorite film starring Dustin Hoffman. It's called Straight Time. I think it's its finest performance, in my humble opinion, as they say. IMHO. Sometimes I say IMIO in my informed opinion about something. So I'm going to open this and see if I can read the back a little easier here. Perhaps. Beautifully acted by everyone. One of the year's 10 best movies, says Vincent Canby. I am having hard trouble reading this. The New York Times. After years behind bars, Max Dimbo faces straight time. He hopes it will mean a new life, a job, a place to call home, perhaps even a girl of his own. Instead, it's a one-way ticket to disaster. Dustin Hoffman plays Max, a freed con trapped by an indifferent criminal system and its own self-destructive bent. Before and during the film's shoot, Hoffman apprenticed himself to Edward Bunker, the ex-con who took No Beast So Fierce, whose book No Beast So Fierce inspired this movie. The resulting experience is intensely real and superbly acted by Hoffman and a terrific ensemble. Teresa Russell, Harry Dean Stanton, Gary Busey, M. Emmett Walsh, and Kathy Bates. As Newsweek's David Ensign wrote, Straight Time has an edgy, lingering intensity. Special features commentary by Dustin Hoffman and director Ulu Grossbard. Vintage featurette, Straight Time. He wrote it for criminals. Theatrical trailer. So, yeah, Edward Bunker was a real life, heist guy and tough guy. And yeah, No Beast So Fierce was his novel. So this is kind of a little bit based on his life. Now, he later became sort of an actor, a bit actor. I think the first thing he did, I could be wrong, but he's one of the Reservoir Dogs and Reservoir Dogs. He's one of the dudes in the black suits and the white shirts and black ties. And Tarantino cast him, specifically for that. He was, I guess, Edward Bunker was kicking around, and he was like, "I like that guy, I love Straight Time." That's probably what he said. And let's cast him. So he didn't last very long in the movie. I think he was killed like right before Tarantino's character. Yeah, and so this is directed by Ulu Grossbard. It's rated R, and it's Warner Brothers. So what else is there to know about this? Is there anything inside we need to know about? Man, look at that incredible snazzy booklet there. All right, so that's what I got. It's been one of my shortest videos ever, and you guys are probably relieved at that. So I will take a little extra time to say upcoming. I've got a review of Everything Everywhere All at Once that I owe you guys because I saw it in the theater almost 2 weeks ago, and now it's become kind of blowing up. My views may or may not match those of all of the critics that are kind of mostly raving about it. But that'll be one of the very next, if not the next, Blue review. And then I have the special one that I've been alluding to for like a month, and that'll be one of the next ones. And then, of course, full-blown reviews of these two. So I got my work cut out for me. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.